Yeah.
With the Sylas pick.
So Camille pick here. It's just idea against Aatrox, and
Just a little bit of action. They're trying to bait the hook shot. As, okay, we do have a fight down on the bottom side. They're looking for the first blood, but here comes the TP out of blue team, but they're trying to wait here. Keria getting super low, and he's going to be the first one to go down, as Death will also bite the dust. Double kill goes the way of Mickey, although in the extended trade, it does look like Jovi and Pyosik are going to look Porky, especially this early on, as here's Flawless again, flashing in. That is a fantastic engage. Keria in a little bit of trouble. At least the Lee Sin is here, and Keria is going to live, as Deft is trying to run them down, but is just nobody's going to die at the end of that extended trade. As here comes Jovi, and he had his flash, but he thought he would take 2 autos to do it.
we'll see what's gonna happen.
Oh, this might not be too good for them. They're going for it, forcing the flash. The Chains of Corruption might get the kill on the Deft, and it does. Trigger.
The new bot lane, because as you mentioned it, Hybrid is always the one who's so I'm not sure if it's gonna work.
Oh, and here comes Flawless too. They're gonna try to bait him into it. We got a TP coming in too. They don't have the burst damage to kill this Aatrox. They finally do it, but now they're gonna be on the run, as here comes Mickey. Pyosik getting low, and he's gonna hit the Q, but he dies before he can get onto it, as the flash from the Camille might be enough to take out Flawless here. Jovi finally makes his way up. Sin. Trying to throw out an ultimate there, it's gonna miss, but Flawless takes an insane amount of damage already. Here comes the TP. They want to turn onto Aatrox, who is all alone in the middle of 5 DRX members. And immediately you can see the rest of SeolHaeOne and Prince kind of scattered.
The team composition and the Drake, it's really rough for the SeolHaeOne right now.
Yeah, interesting flash. The Q lands, and he just died.
He just dashed in.
Yeah.
For Chovy.
I don't know what that was, but he immediately got sat down. That's for sure.
That was critical miss again by SeolHaeOne, who really needs to snowball.
Out of that wall, he can easily just Valkyrie over.
I really felt like they really need to fight for this Drake, but SeolHaeOne Prince to snowball.
He has the package. He's never going to get hit by that, but he actually gets hooked. As in goes Keria, and Jovi going to come along the side here. Another stopwatch down. Down goes Keria, or not Keria, Mia. As Mixu is just going to be chased down, and there you have it. Just being...
They just gave up their advantage that they had from the early game. Like, they were not making plays over and over again when they really need to.
Case. Not that the Sylas is going to be able to do too much damage at all. DRX now just trying to slowly push in as they're trying to bait here. Flawless might just die immediately though. Goes for the ultimate. The TP is coming in, but Ixu is immediately going to be burst down. Now Flawless, he's in a bit of trouble. The Lee Sin, you can see, is looking for it. In goes Doran, and they're going to take down 3 already. As Mia alone and Trigger now alone. They're just gonna go for it, man. They're not gonna hold back. DRX just gonna push it in. They have a wave in the mid lane, and it looks like they'll go to try to end the game now.
Yeah, again, I don't think DRX played any kind of special. They were just farming, by the way. They were just farming in the lane, and just randomly SeolHaeOne Prince just gave up the game. So, yeah.
That's gonna do it. They're not going to even wait for any kills. Oh, they might. They're not killing the minions. They want to get
Is he mad?
Oh. And okay, that didn't even count as a kill, even though he died. Down goes the Nexus as DRX.
Damage for the SeolHaeOne, and it feels like they really just need to go in, and they really want to fight.
Entertaining game. Pyosik is going to be seen here, and they say, well, let's just dive Ixu. But the TP is coming in. They're still going to go for it here as Ixu gets low. There's the first blood going the way of DRX as Doran is doing a nice job of staying alive. And the Chains will be able to eventually get this kill onto Flawless. That's a double kill already to Jovi. And Mickey is going to...
Is it triple kill?
There's the triple kill. 4 minutes in.
Maybe that was really great try on the bottom side with the small bait. But at the end, they didn't get a kill. They should know.
They saw it on the ward. Well, Ixu is going to go into the clone. And they're just going to die. Chains are going to land. Dorn is going to tap that one up. And down he goes. Hey, how about a kill in the bottom lane? Why not?
Play the game properly against this. Like, look at it.
Well, they know someone's here through the tremor sense. The flash comes in.
Maybe.
And he's okay. They're going to try to get onto Pyoshik here, who is not very tanky.
Oh.
So there's your kill. You got one finally. Deft is going to do about 1 trillion damage, but it's not going to help out too much. Dorn is going to flash over the wall, and now he's going for a little bit of a walk. Mia and Trigger rotating all the way up from the bottom lane to get the kill onto Dorn here, and they will at least be able to do that. Chovy is just laughing in their face.
They already changed something on the top side. And maybe that was over-aggressive by DRX because Rex ended up...
Okay, the ult
he
comes
canceled.
in and Chovy gets sat down. They're getting started, but here comes 2 teleports, and, well, that is a late one for Mickey. He doesn't have his ultimate either. Oh, no, it's not Mickey. It's Ixu who comes in. There is the Q onto the Drake. They're going to wait that one out. Lee Sin goes in, but he can't get it at the end. And that should be a disaster, although Trigger nearly able to snipe down Keria. That was their one last chance as Mountain Soul is going to make itself known here on the map. They're going after Trigger here. There's no ultimate for Pyoshik. Keria?
What? That's...
Dredge lined the wall.
Yeah, that's just shot after this super play, you know?
It just came off cooldown too.
Oh, man.
That was so close.
Do not care about the tempo. Just dying 24/7, right?
Mia is going to get sniped by Deft. That ultimate was very well placed by Keria. Catches the both of them. Mickey is going to sacrifice himself as Flawless is still going to die. Deft very bloodthirsty here. In goes Ixu, not sure why. I really do not know why. That is going to be a quadra kill, very casually. Just, well, yeah. Not much else to say about that one. Very one-sided from DRX. Sodae1 Prince going way too deep in the end, laughing at the emote there, as Keria is sharing the love, I suppose.
This island, 1 versus 5, because there's no way they can win the team fight against.
Oh, Ixu. He got caught by the chains here, and so did Bard. And that is just going to be the 2 of them getting punched down here. Are we going to have like an 18-minute game? No way.
Can they actually end this game?
I think they're going to
with
try.
this hair?
Knowing them,
yeah, I think so.
they're going to try. They're definitely going to go for it.
I want to see it. I actually want to see it.
17 minutes. You got 4 members though, and it was late.
Man, he failed.
Yeah.
It's different.
Okay. Well, Chovy just gonna say no. Down will go Rek'Sai.
Oh.
No, and Deft is gonna seemingly lose this fight up on the top side. Mickey is searching.
Something is happening though.
They're gonna get. Oh no, they're not. Deft is over the wall, and finally they're gonna take him down. 1,000 gold. Going the way.
Not focusing either. The game.
Yeah,
Feels like they're just enjoying
You're dead.
the game.
Through this one, essentially, it's 19 minutes, and we're already over 10. He is a man on a mission, and I think Mickey might die. He's nowhere to go. He's getting chunked.
This is not the matchup for the LCK games, but this is what we needed. More fights.
Why did what? Did he not know Chovy was up there? I really don't know what that was. Deft is like autoing at 1,000 range or something.
I think he's happy enough for the Independence Day in North America. So instead of firework, he's doing it with the magical Josh.
Celebrating the 4th of July by setting up a very cute wall firework.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, great. Yeah. He's trying to channel his inner NA. You can feel it. And they're going to go for the tutorial victory. Pop Smithy always used to like to call it. Just take down all the objectives, take down everything that they own. and have. Mickey did pick up a stopwatch, so he's got that going for him. As Doran is more tanky than the entire enemy team right now. In goes the Rek'Sai, and Trigger is not going to win that fight, actually. As down will go everybody, and we are going to have, guys, a 22-minute game. There is going to be the ace. And it was, Death is just sitting back there, having fun by himself. Just waiting. He's not going to help his team. He just wants to wait for the next kill.
Yeah, for the DPM, you know, for DPM.
Does he, I don't think he had to BM in this stance, but he's having fun. As 23-minute game, we'll call it 22 and about 50 seconds is going to be the win there for DRX. Cool collected were the two members of DRX as they sail on up to first place. And
still undefeated.
They're undefeated.
Yeah. And wait, SeolHaeOne Prince is joining to Sandbox right now.
Oh no.
Into the hell.
It's of Doran's cool ult, and they're like, yeah, I think Doran gets it. Anyway, I'm going to hand it over to Brian. He's going to help translate the interview.
Alright, you guys are on a 6 wins out of 6 games streak. Tell us what you think of the 6-game winning streak. Our confidence has been bolstered, and we feel very content about our performances. Not only you won the game, Doran, but you also feel pretty good. You feel pretty good, right? Yeah, I'm fine. I think the reason why I feel fine is because we ended up swiftly. You were going off the other day when you were having the interview. I think Pishik went up to the top lane whenever you called him. How was it? I'm really grateful that even though if I don't call him up, he still comes to the lane for assistance. So I guess this is what we call the definition of feedback. So it's expected that everyone expected DRX's favor compared to SP. There have been a lot of variables in draft. What were the biggest elements that you guys took into for the draft phase versus SeolHaeOne Prince? Because they changed up their bot lane rosters. We were worried that we may be susceptible to some of the picks that they may use, but we were able to evade those easily, so I feel relieved. I guess you guys decided that Heimerdinger will be the crucial pick and got rid of it early on. So in game 1, there was a Corki versus Sylas, who gets the usually Corki gets the fleet footwork, but you came for the other skill. Were you confident in that matchup? Can you please elaborate on that matchup? Whenever I play solo rank and I use Sylas against Corkings, and the Corki was Kian, and the laning phase was very difficult, so I took a hint from there. I didn't think that I would need the sustainability coming from the fleet footwork. So I guess everyone learns from the solo rank as well. And I would like to address a question. We're known as one of the players who gobble up CS a lot. So Doran, do you guys give a lot of CS to Chovy, or does he just take those up individually very well? Whenever I looked at the statistical category on CS per minute, and then I thought I was going to be on the top of the list, but actually Chovy was about 20 ahead of me, so I was very bewildered. I think he gobbled up everything, including the ones in the enemy jungle camps as well. So what's the recipe for that sheer amount of CS that you take? Once the laning phase is done, and I have nothing much to do, now I'll just take the opponent's raptors and bounce easily. I mean, it's easier said than done because you have to win your lane phase to do so. And there has to be also team effort to pan out such situations.
도미장식이라는 말 들어본 적 있어요? 도미장식이라고? 도란?
Doran, have you heard of the Doran showstopper?
분이 어떤 장면에 도미장식이라는 말을 그때는 이렇게 했는지?
Do you know when Clowntrapper used that term? Yep. I think that's when one of the moments shown whenever you got the POG. What do you think about that?
앞에 50 있고 뒤에 3명 있길래
I saw Wukong in front of me, and then there were 3 champions behind the Wukong, so I just pressed R and used the showstopper on them. He shows some audacity, engaging into enemy champions. And then LeBlanc, Ezreal, and Rek'Sai were all slightly out of position, yet you just engaged in without any hesitation. Can you tell your thoughts about that move? I was well equipped with items, and it's one of the prime times of set. So I just confidently pressed R and then went for it. So you knew you weren't gonna die, right? Absolutely. Alright, around the 17-minute mark, you guys were right in front of the opponent's Nexus and gonna seal the deal. What were the play calls at that moment? Did you guys agree on whether that was enough and back off, or did you guys actually try to close out the game? We had no intention to close the game out at that point. We were just going to back off after the Herald crashes onto the tower once. But the tower was already gone. So that's that. Alright, 6 for 6 thus far. Now you go up against KT in your next series. You must be yearning to get a perfect record in this round. So, any resolutions to the future series, Doran? I feel content that we're performing well. Make sure we finish with a perfect record this round by taking out our all positions in the following matches. And Chovy, you? I'll do my best to get all the dubs in this round, as well as the next round, to get a perfect season for this split. I hope you guys achieved your wishes, and once again, congratulations